Good evening students, I am Dr. Shubhi and in this session we will learn what is the use of the function value counts. So first of all we will see that we have a data frame where we are having let's say quickly see what is there in the data frame. So if I press enter, I find this is my customer ID, tenure, monthly charges, payment methods, churned and DOJ. So these are my columns. And now I want to count how many customers have opted for NEFT, how many have opted for IMPS and cash. So first of all, when I see df dot unique, I get a list of unique values for payment method. So you can see over here that when I'm applying a unique function on my data frame, I have to apply that on a particular column. So here my column name is payment method and I press enter. So I get NEFT, IMPS and cash. Now my question is that how many have opted for NEFT, that I want to know. So there is a function which is a very comfortable function and we can always use it. Let's type df.payment method and here after it I write value counts. So value counts is my function which will give me the which will count value for every category. So one thing you have to understand over here is that there were three types of payment methods available: NEFT, IMPS and cash, out of which 12 customers opted for NEFT, 3 have chosen IMPS and 3 have opted for cash. So that is how it is giving me a break, or I can say it is a group total. So if I divide my entire payment method into 3 categories, that is NEFT, IMPS and cash, I get the number of counts, the number of occurrence of NEFT in my entire data frame, in entire column, or I can say what is the frequency of NEFT, how many customers have opted for NEFT. So this is one thing that we have to understand, that with the help of value count, we can very easily figure out the frequency of each particular category. This is one thing. Now the second thing is that this particular result of value count is automatically sorted. So there is no need to sort. So suppose there is a problem where I want to find out the maximum uh, customers are for which category. If such kind of questions are there in our platter, that we have to answer. Maximum customers are for which category? So category is what? NEFT. NEFT category is having the maximum customer. So first of all, we have to find out what is the maximum value. If we see the concept of a series, now this result of this particular value count is a series. So if I say df dot payment dot value count dot index, I will get the index. So I'm getting the index values, that is NEFT, IMPS and cash. So you can see over here that I can fetch the values with the help of the positions or indexes. So which means I can pass 0 over here. If I write 0, what will I get? I'm getting NEFT. So this is my answer of my query. I can store it in a variable. I can store it in some variable x and then I can print x. That is also possible. So that is how we fetch the indexes. Now suppose I want to fetch the value part. I don't want the index part, but I want the value part. So what I will do, instead of index, I will write here values. So I'll get all the values for all the indexes. What are their corresponding values? Okay, so the output has not come. Reason, I am storing that in a variable. So I have removed it and I again press enter and I get the value. So the values are 12, 3 and 3. So these are again the array type, array variable, and now again I can fetch it with the help of a index. So I get 12. So 12 is the highest, and for 12 the particular payment method is NEFT. So that is how we can very easily find out the value counts for a particular value in a column. This is about value counts. I can take one more example of value counts over here where we can figure out that what are the how many types of monthly charges are present over there and how many customers have opted for the respective monthly charges. So that is how we can figure out. You can see here I'm writing df dot head for your clarity so that you can see the structure of the data and you can understand what all columns are there. So these are the columns. So I want to know the monthly charges and their frequency. So again what I can do, df dot monthly charges and value comes. And here what I'm doing, I'm pressing enter. So again I got that there are three types of monthly charges, 199, 399 and 299. So basically there are three types of plans, out of which 14 customers have opted for 199, 3 have opted for 399 and 1 has opted for 299. So this is how I'm getting the answer in the form of series. Now again if I want index, I can get only index. So this is my index. Suppose I want to know the second value, which means the third value, because index starts from 0. So I get 290 over 99 over here. Likewise, if I want the value, so what I will write over here, I will write after the function is applied and I get the group totals, I will write values and let's say the first one. So the first one is 14. So first one is 14 over here, and that is how I am trying to find out the value counts for a particular field. So I hope friends you are liking my channel and the quick Shubhi Bites, where I am trying to teach you all the very interesting concepts of Python programming. Stay tuned to my channel and keep watching, and please don't forget to subscribe it.